I'm all about business, somewhere in the trenches. Moving weight, I'm on my 24-hour fitness. I don't need a witness, moving with the quickness. Was off the porch when you was on the playground benches. Block bleeding, smoking trees, eyes Chinese. High speed, singing every lick, walking by me. I'm sticking to the code like a Siamese. Twin Glocks on me, shoot 'em up like some IVs. Pushing flour, test me and you'll be pushing flowers. Smoking sour in the kitchen when it's cooking hours. Not an author, but we could push a book of powder. Leave you wet like you took a shower for fucking with my bitch.
Yo, 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 what up, world? What up, Fight Family? It's your boy Mac with StayReadyBoxingTV coming at you with some news you can use and another boxing conversations. And I got my brother Act Reacher with me. What's going down, Act Reacher?
Mac, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, champ? Can you hear me? Hold on, I might be on mute. Oh, damn, I am on mute. Can you hear me, Act? Can you hear me?
Nah, I didn't hear you talking. That's why I was like,
I done gave the whole intro, but yeah, we on here live. I had the thing on mute and shit. Hey, y'all let me know if y'all can hear Act clear today, because it's tripping over here. Can y'all hear Act? Reach, let me know if y'all can hear him. Hit one. And what's up with it, Kevin Stenhouse, KO, Land, the 216. What's up with it, Brooklyn Child Boxing? Hey,
you
I'm
not
at.
hear me. Never mind, I heard.
Oh,
Nah, we good.
oh, we
Yeah, I
good.
heard. Yeah, we good.
Already, Brooklyn Child Boxing. I'm gonna have to get, man. I'm gonna have to bring you on the panel one day, man, because you had a nice ass live stream the other day, man. And yeah, man, you be talking some good shit, and I would love to
Oh, he
bring
got
you
a
on.
channel?
Yeah, Brooklyn Child
Channel?
Boxing do got a channel. Hell yeah,
Oh, I never.
hell yeah. He got a good
Oh,
channel, man. I like his channel.
my
What's up with
fault.
it,
My fault.
KO?
My fault, brother. I'ma definitely sub to you, bro. From New York, so I
Hey,
definitely got to sub. Yeah.
hell yeah, Utah in the house. Mark Wonderlich. What's going down? The real David, the real Thomas is in the building. Shakita, hey Shakita. Man. So we got some good boxing to talk about. Where to start though, I don't know, but you know what? I'm gonna wait on 503 because I know 503 gonna be coming in shortly. So while we wait on 503, what's up with the hustler still? Tennessee, Sweet Hands, Lands. I still got David Benavidez, homie. Uh, and Brooklyn Boxing Trial said he appreciated that. But let's start off with Leo Santa Cruz moving up to 130, champ. Leo Santa Cruz say he's moving up to 130. And I don't know. I'm guessing he's gonna be shooting for Tank Davis. You know, that would be the fight I'd love to see. But and he's supposed to be fighting sometime in November. So what's your thoughts on Leo Santa Cruz moving up to 130? Is it even worth it, or should he? Me honestly, I hate that he's still running from Gary Russell. You know.
All I gotta say is we in Disney, strap on the kids, Splash Mountain. Nah, I'm joking. Um, that's easy. I want him to move up to 130 because dudes like that, by the time I get there, those is the ones I want to be picking off. Please, yes, come. Him, Oscar Valdez, come. Yes, I want them to come. That's more food for when I get there, personally. And that's food for the other Dallas homie that you always talk about. That one Tank.
Oh, he not from Dallas. He from down here in the
Oh, he
Houston.
ain't.
That's H time.
Oh,
That's H time,
he
homie.
from. Oh, okay. My fault.
Hell yeah. That's down here. That's down South Texas. I'm ready to see Oshaka Foster. He ain't playing no games with him. I'm still a Tank fan, but no, I'm Texas and H time first.
Yeah, that's a fact. I ain't mad at you.
Really, I'm H time all the way first. Then we'll worry about the rest of Texas, but it's H time first. And so what you think if Tank go ahead if they make the Tank Leo Santa Cruz fight? Because that's kind of weird to me. That's real weird to me that Leo Santa Cruz would fight Tank but don't want to fight Gary Russell. Even though I can understand that it's a money fight, it could be even more money if he'd have fought Gary Russell and beat him. You know,
I'm not feeling him for that. I'm not feeling him for that.
Dave the real Thomas said, I don't like Leo Santa. He don't like Santa Cruz at all. And Hustler Sim said, I know you do, Mac. We'll see it. We'll see, fam. Bro, I'm telling y'all going on this resume talk. Resume really don't mean much when them skills come into play. Skills trump resume all day. No bullshit.
I want him to come to 130 though. I look at that. I'm thinking about the future.
Yeah. Macadon one, what's up with it? Kenneth Johnson said, why Santa Cruz don't want to smoke with Gary Russell? Because he's scared. Just point blank. He's scared. That's what I see.
So you got more confidence in beating Tank than beating Gary Russell. Gary Russell, all you gotta do is put your head in the way, and his hand gonna break. And then Gary Russell changed his way of fighting
You
the
do
whole
got
fight.
you do got a Mexican head. You know, y'all head's hard. What's up? What's up with it, Macadon one? I see you, champ. But yeah, man. So I ain't gonna dwell on Leo Santa Cruz though. But what I will jump on is Yo Boy and Donito Donaire. I guess they officially done made it. They done made the fight official. So I guess they gonna be fighting shortly. I know you got a new way, but I'm going with Donaire. But what I will say is I think that fight is
They
close.
had the press conference.
Huh?
Did they have the press conference?
I don't think they had it yet. But I know that fight has been announced.
Now I know it's been announced too. I seen that.
I know, yeah. And I think that fight's gonna come down to the wire, bro. Whoever make the first mistake gonna lose that fight.
I could agree with you a bit on that. I think that can happen. I could see that happening too. Because only, and the reason why I say that can happen in the Monsters case, and I know everybody's like, oh my God, I can't believe you. Because Benito Donaire fought as high as 126 and he's been a champion. That's why I say that.
Yeah.
So he's a big guy. You know what I'm saying? So he could hurt Inoue. And it wouldn't surprise me. It would surprise other people. It wouldn't surprise me because of how big he really is. I'm actually interested to see how big he rehydrated because he looked pretty big when he fought. Who was that dude he knocked out when Tete couldn't fight him?
I who was that dude?
I forgot, man. This is where I fell at. He be knowing these dudes.
I don't know. I did send IFL a link too. Matter of fact, let me hit IFL up real quick because we've been chopping it up all day. I just sent him a message, told him jump on the live if you can. Yeah, but we've been chopping it up. He want to do a mixtape, LDBC mixtape. So you know we gonna get some things together.
He said he want to do an LDBC mixtape. That's what's up.
Yeah, trying to get some things together, man. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get some things together. But yeah, I'm actually really interested in that Inoue fight. They done made it real interesting. They need to have it over here in the States too.
Look in the chat. Meal prepping. That's all I gotta say.
Hold on. I lost straight. Let's go up. Is it up or down? Smoke. Santa Cruz. Hey. Monster bus stoppage. You say meal prepping. Your ass is retarded, man. Your
Nah, he gave it to me like I'm telling you, the chef gave it to me like that in different ones. He's like, yo, just eat it in whatever order you want. So, like I told you, I'm starting with the nastiest ones. The one that I had yesterday had like egg, cauliflower, and broccoli. It had no meat in it.
shit, did you see? You ain't got, you ain't got Instagram or nothing because I post my meal preps every week. Let me show you what I did this week for meal prep here, homie.
You can always text me, bro. I got a phone line. My
I
phone
know,
be on.
I know. My bad.
Let me tell you, when my mom was alive, she used to have a friend. And I ain't gonna lie, friends should do that. She used to have a friend. She used to always give her words of encouragement. You know what I mean? It was like her name was El Devange. She was like older than her. And she was like legally blind, but she was so smart. Like she had like a million degrees. And she used to always give my mom words of encouragement. She was from Queens. She was smart.
You right. Cause I was just talking to my best friend the other day. We said we were gonna start calling. All of us was gonna start calling each other once a week, even if it was a group call or whatever, just to check on each other. Shit.
Or even just a text, even if you can't, you know. You know what I mean? I be trying to encourage you by like when I text you my miles when I run and shit like that. I'm gonna start doing that every time I run. So you know what I mean? I can encourage because I remember I used to do that to you more, and you used to do that shit too when you was in the gym all the time.
Yeah, I gotta get. I really gotta get back on it. Yeah, shit. I've been slacking. I still work out every day. I just don't go to the gym as much. Cause shit, I be going to this shit in my apartments now.
But you, oh, what you got in your apartments? They
They
got like
they got to set up.
oh, all right.
Yeah, they got a little setup up here.
How my boy Focus Ball been?
Focus Ball hit us up in the chat. Said he having dinner with the family right now.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I tried to bring him on too.
I heard from him in a minute, man.
Don't- Shakita, you ain't been right since Kobe left. Come on, man.
What's
Come on
What's
over to
up, Keita?
Team Rockets.
What's up, Keita? Keita acting like a stranger and all of that. What I do, Keita? We ain't family no more.
I know, right?
I can't come to Texas and get the grits and catfish now. Damn, I want some grits and catfish, man. Damn, yo. Somebody make me that. I would love to.
You sound like you from Texas now, champ.
Now I had it one time when I went to Atlanta. One of my friend's moms made it. Oh my goodness. I thought she put something in that, man. Almost made me love my friend mama. That's how good that food was. I'm serious, man. It's not like his mom is bad. His mom, her cooking was just that good.
Damn, champ. God damn.
Man. Anyway, go ahead. Talk about boxing. Let me shut up, man.
He said, I can't laugh. My Pacers suck. Damn. Accountability, brothers, would be great for y'all. Right, Kenneth? Right. Dog Truth says Shakita, I'm the same way, right? But man, but yeah, man, it's only thing, we got a lot going on in boxing. It is a lot going on in boxing. I talked about Leo Santa Cruz. We talked about Nonito Donaire. Have you even spoke on the Eddie Hearn situation on why he pulled back? Why he pulled back the as why he pulled back the lawsuit against Tyson Fury? and ended up giving him more money?
Nah. I didn't even know about that.
Yeah, well, apparently he was suing on the strength of the words of Andy Ruiz saying that he wasn't going to fight in, in Saudi Arabia, but it wasn't going to work. So he ended up having to thought filing that lawsuit was going to scare Andy Ruiz into fighting in Saudi Arabia, but it didn't work. So he ended up having to offer him more money to take that fight. That's why the fight was made. He offered him way more money than originally.
See, Al Heyman is smart, man. He be telling people don't budge, man. See, man, see, you saying that and you bringing that up made me think of something.
Man, I'm just ready to see. I'm ready for the fight to happen. Shakita said, "I will not convert." Why not? Shakita gonna convert to the Rockets, man. We better than them. We better than them Dallas Mavericks. And Shakita said, "Act, you will be completely off your diet hanging out with me." You hear Shakita?
I'm not gonna lie. In December, I can hang out. I ain't gonna lie, cause October it's two fights. The second and the 12th, and then November there's something. I don't know the date for that yet. But there's something in November too. But I'm not gonna do the September one no more. The September 20th. But I'm gonna go support my man stuff. I'm gonna try to get some footage.
Right on. Shit, I'm still over here debating if I'm gonna go to that goddamn Earl Spence fight or not. I'm
I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you, man. I need to go to that, man. I really want to go to that. I really want to be in LA, but
Yeah, I'm telling you, I want to be in there today.
license I had to renew it.
Oh, your boxing license?
That well, I got to do that too. You got to do that. You got to do that every year. You got to get a checkup every year. So
Yeah.
that's coming up actually. So I actually can't even fight right now. I
When
gotta
is
get.
when is
I
your
gotta get physical. I gotta get my physical. By set. I think it's like September, early September. That's what I did it before. So that's probably I probably got to renew it. I gotta pay. Yeah, you do. You got to pay the $8.
No, I wasn't laughing at you. I was laughing at KO. What's good, Mahari? No, KO said, "Damn, Mac, why you got to bring up the Mavs, man, bro? You know, because we the best. We the best team in Texas right now. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you though, KO. I like the Mavs more than I like the San Antonio Spurs. I can't stand them hoes. I really, really, honest to God, hate them hoes. And out of every team in the NBA, I hate the Spurs. Like I don't care about nobody else as long as we beat them
They used
hoes.
to on 2K with them.
Huh?
When I used to use the Lakers. When I used to use the Lakers in 2K, they used to try to throw them at me to try to beat me
I
with
can't.
Duncan and Parker.
I can't stand them hoes. I really, bro. I swear to God, I hate with a purple passion. I hate the fucking Spurs. I can't stand them hoes. I can't. Mahari Nader said he said James Harden is a ball hog. Stay ready knows this. Say, hey Mahari, whether he's a ball hog or not, are we winning? Are we winning, champ? Are we winning? That's all that matters. We winning. What is them Chicago Bulls doing though? You know. And Shakita said, "I'll cook for Christmas," and she said, "I'll cook for Christmas and backdoor it for New Year's is when I cook my large meals." Well, shit, I know where I'm going for Christmas. Hey, I'm at your house. I'm at your house. Is it Popovich you hate? No, actually, the Fat Boy Fitness. I like Greg Popovich. Nothing against Greg Popovich. Think he's the greatest. I think he's the second greatest NBA coach of all time. but and to be honest with you, Phil Jackson ain't even my number one coach. I think Phil Jackson was actually. I think Phil Jackson was blessed with the talent that he had. You know, but no, I don't hate Popovich. I just hate the Spurs. I hate the Spurs.
Yeah. And that the Spurs, the Rockets will never be on the level of the Spurs, brother.
I know you're a
Never.
Spurs fan, but you came in on the back of it. You came in on the back end. Pat Riley's the greatest coach of all time in my eyes. Ain't you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Pat Riley
For
number
sure.
one, Greg Popovich number two, Bill Russell three, Phil Jackson four, and then Rudy T is five. You got to give my boy Rudy T. You know what I'm saying? Bringing the Rockets them two championships. Shout out to Rudy T. Shout out to Rudy T.
Yeah, yeah. Shout out to Rudy T for bringing the Rockets the only championships they ever get in life.
Man, bye. Mahari talking about I like the Spurs more than the Rockets. I love when Tim Duncan played. Tim Duncan, big fundamental ass. Uh,
Goddamn right. Get the job done.
Shakita said I don't even fool with the Mavs. Mahari said last time I checked, James Harden flops and chokes in the playoffs. He will never win a championship. Watch, man. What is the Chicago Bulls doing, Mahari? Until your Chicago Bulls go back to the playoffs, you can't talk about my Rockets. They need Derrick Rose back.
Don't ever disrespect James Harden. Don't ever disrespect Westbrook around me. All right,
I
Mahari.
I do like Westbrook though. I like Westbrook, and I don't like the Oklahoma City Thunder. I've been liking Westbrook since he was a rookie though. Yeah, KO. That's exactly what Phil Jackson was—a great manager of talent. That's all he was. When you got somebody like Pat Riley was a coach. Then Pat Riley was a GM. Fired the coach, came down and coached the team to another championship, and went back to be the GM again. Like that's a motherfucking coach. That's a goddamn coach. What's good, Trick Notes? That's a goddamn coach. That's what I'm saying. I don't see no other coaches ever doing no shit like he did. Took the Lakers to 9 championships. 9. Goddamn. But shit. Anyway, man, let's get back to boxing. Let's get back to boxing. Since I got my brother 503, it's only right that we got to bring this up. Jermell Charlo, Tony Harrison, part 2. We back in this bitch. Don't know where it's gonna be yet, but the fight has been announced. It is gonna no, it's gonna happen on the Jared Hurd, J. Rock Williams undercard, but they haven't announced when that fight is gonna be. I just know that fight is sometime in November. What's your thoughts on that 503 line?
Yeah, man. I seen Champ side posted it earlier, bro. Um I like it, man. They saying it's gonna be in New York in December. So uh
Wow.
yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. New York strikes again. Ag Reach 45. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I'm excited, bro. I think
Charlo
I
got to get
honestly
the
think
knockout. He got to.
yeah, I honestly think that this PBC, I mean, like they give us good fights throughout the year, bro. You got fights in the first quarter, the second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter. I mean, and that's hella good on the back end. You know what I'm saying? And they gonna probably get a whole lot of ratings. You know what I'm saying? A whole lot of ratings because that's around the time when people taking off from work and you got a lot of people moving around for vacation and stuff. So yeah, man. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that, man. I hope it be on Fox again. You know what I'm saying? I think that joint gonna do at least 4-5 million homes easy,
Yeah.
easy. You know what I'm saying? But I haven't posted it yet, man, because I don't know if it's confirmed or not, or if it's just a rumor. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna be paying close attention to that though. But I already know for sure we got J Rock and Herb. But if they add Charlo to it, man, oh man. And the winner of that fight next year in March. Oh man.
Yeah. That's how it should be. To be honest with you, that actually makes for man. 154 is hot right now. I just hate Jaime McGill decides he gonna move up to 160 because you're running from the smoke, but you're running towards more smoke because running to 160 ain't no better. It ain't no better. It's actually worse for you if you go to 160 because you can't beat none of the champions at 160 unless it's a Triple G or a Derevyanchenko. And a Derevyanchenko actually fight like a slick fighter, so you might get beat up there. You have a better chance of beating Triple G, but I don't think you'll beat him either. And I like Jaime, and I'm being honest. Meredith Campbell, salute my brother H-Time in the building. What's going down? But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to that Charlo fight. And they from what I've been hearing is that Jamal might be fighting in Houston again.
Oh yeah, man. We gotta stay plugged in on that for sure.
I
You
am
know what I'm
hearing
saying?
that.
Well, when he supposed to be coming back?
I don't know.
Is it gonna be again this year?
It's supposed to be.
Okay.
You know, quiet is kept. They always announce him and Mel fights around the same time. So I know if he fit a fight, they looking towards Maul announcing Maul fight too. And I'm hoping it's the name that I'm thinking. You know, this matter of fact, hold on. I'm hoping it's the name I'm thinking, but we'll see. What's your thoughts on it? Act Richie, you there? H-Time in the building. Act Richie, can you hear me? Act must be on the phone. Well, anyway, man. But yeah, do you see what I just sent you on 503?
For sure, for sure. I had a feeling that's who it was too.
I
But
just
yeah.
I just never said nothing. I'm still not gonna say nothing because it ain't announced yet. But I'm hoping they do go ahead and make that fight because if they do, I will not be disappointed. Tell them again, Eric Gordon is with the Rockets and is going down. And Mahari Naja said, "Act don't start with me. You got two of the biggest ball hogs in the NBA. We need to have a debate, bro. We can have a debate whenever you want to, champ." Trick Note said, "What's up, 503? We can have a debate whenever you want to, champ." Shakita, I'm interested in seeing how two ball hogs work together. Who cares about stats? Shit, y'all done seen it happen before. I done seen it happen too many times in the NBA. And it works. Especially if they decide to, you know what I'm saying, to accept if Westbrook come in and accept his role, it's fine. Because he knows this is not his team. He knows he's the second option. Westbrook said himself, he's tired of losing. You know what I'm saying? Mahari Nation said, I love the competition at 154 and 168, especially with Caleb Plant fights David Benavidez. I'm a fan of Caleb Plant, but Benavidez is a scary man at 168. I'm telling everybody, Hustle Slim, where you at, Tennessee, homie? I'm telling you. You think we can get? Yeah, y'all, we gonna get Plant Benavidez in 2020. That's they both want to fight each other. That's a guarantee you gonna get that in 2020. They both want to fight each other. Caleb Plant told David Benavidez, "Don't mess up the money." So that's basically saying, "Don't lose these fights," because David Benavidez got two fights. He got he got to fight Anthony Durrell for this fight. Then he got to fight Yadirum to get as far as his mandatory. That was the agreement made with the WBC. After that, him and Caleb Plant gonna fight. So you gonna get that fight in November with David Benavidez fight. Hold on, David Benavidez fighting on Earl Spence on the court, right?
Yep.
So you
Him
get
versus Dr. Real.
Yeah, so you getting that
What's
fight
up,
here in
Bob?
September. So you might mess around and backdoor and get that Durham fight before the end of the year because I guarantee you if he knocked the rail out, he gonna get a quick fight, quick turnaround. depending on how how tough a fight this is. But it's gonna be interesting. I guarantee you, it's gonna be interesting. But go ahead, Quattro, because we've been calling you for a minute.
My fault. I said what's good, 503. Be shaking, champ.
What up? What up? What up? Ag Reach 45. Look alive. Look alive.
Um, yeah, what was y'all building on, Benavides?
No, we was actually building on the Charlo fight that's coming up.
Oh, Charlo versus Harrison.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got Charlo by a late stoppage.
I, yeah, I do too. I do too. Honestly, I don't think it's gonna be a late. I think it's probably about a 6, 7 round stoppage.
So middle.
Yeah, about middle. I don't think it's gonna be early because I think Tony Harrison gonna come in and be patient and patient and patient. He's not gonna let it get close, but eventually he's gonna get hit.
I
I,
think Charlo did perfect in that Kata fight. I
didn't
think
he?
he wasn't too aggressive, but at the same time, he wasn't that timid to where it'll take forever for him to get the person out of there.
If I may say, it wasn't so much as him being patient. He damn near kind of went back to when Ronnie Shields was training him.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He did. He kind of definitely did remind me of that, especially in that John Jackson Jr. fight.
Yeah.
Uh, and in the fight with what's his name? What's his name? Who I'm thinking about? Uh, can't think of his name right now. I'm gonna end up remembering after, but he boxed Gabe Rosado. He boxed good against. They're good, man. I think Mel was the one that fought Rosado, right?
Yeah, Mel fought Rosado.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, that was one of the fights. Yeah, and Matarosin. That's who I was thinking about.
Okay.
Matarosin. Okay. I was like, who was I thinking about? Matarosin.
Yeah, I remember talking about Gabe when Jermell fought Gabe Rosado. It was because I remember when Battle Rifle was on the channel and we were sitting here trying. He was talking about who was Jermell fought, and we went down the list. And I remember that was one of the names we brought up. And KO said, or maybe he just listened to Derrick James. Well, he was listening to Derrick James that first fight, but he was just loading. He started loading up on shots because Derrick James told him, "You're gonna have to get him out of here," and that was a kind of an issue. But if you go back and look at the defense in that fight and what he was doing, man, that was straight remnants of Ronnie Shields and how Ronnie Shields, damn near all Ronnie Shields fighters fight similar. They don't fight just alike, but they fight similar. That def
Yeah, I
that
agree.
that defense,
I agree with you with that.
yeah, they have different styles, but they have similarities. I don't know who that is. All right, but I almost blocked you, homie. You're gonna have to change your name. Cause I damn sure I don't even want that name mentioned around me. I'm not even gonna say it, but I need you to change your name. Real talk. But but it's all running shield fighters have similar techniques. They have different styles. Like Maul and what's another fighter? What's another fighter? Cause y'all ain't seen Jericho like I have. What's another one around the Shields fighters? Cause I can't say FA. FA is a
Don't
tough.
say don't say Arthur Spilker.
Fuck no. Arthur Spilker don't even fight like FA.
Laura.
Yeah, Ezra Landy Laura, that's great. Ezra Landy Laura and Mal Charlo. You see, they have completely different styles, but they have similar defensive techniques, like the way they catch punches with their gloves. The way they dodge and move and turn their opponents. Like it's different styles, but similar technique. And I like that with Ronnie Shields. You can notice Ronnie Shields' techniques in his fighters. And when Mel was fighting that last fight, it looked like that he looked like he kind of reverted some of those techniques back from Ronnie Shields. That's why I said Ronnie Shields over Derrick James. Because Derrick James stylistically is the way he is something different than Ronnie Shields training.
Yeah, I think running shields is more of just a little bit more technical and a little bit more defensive.
Yeah.
He's
I agree.
but
I agree.
but not to say that Derrick James don't teach good defense because he can teach defense, but I think Ronnie Shields has it down a little bit more to a science. Even back in the day when he was training at Holyfield, bro.
Yeah.
I think I agree with what 503 was saying. I think they got different things about them. I think Derrick James, I will go to if I wanted to be more offensive minded. You feel me? Derrick James is better to me on the offensive route. He'll teach you how to sit on your shots better and knock people out.
Yeah, hey, I got a curveball question for you, man. I heard them talking about this on Trill Boxing Talk yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. Do you think Anthony Yarde would do better with Derrick James, or he would do better with Floyd Money Mayweather or with Ronnie Shields? Go ahead, Ed. You hear me,
Um,
Ed?
yeah, I was trying to think for a second.
Okay, yeah,
So,
yeah. Look at my boy. He stuck like Chuck over there without no books.
oh, I don't know. Like,
You
I
want me?
think, to be honest with you, I think he would do better with Ronnie Shields.
You want me to be honest with you? I think he'll be better with Ronnie Shields too. And this is why I say that. Don't get it wrong. I think Roger.
I'm,
I think Roger Mayweather is a better trainer than Floyd Senior. I
I
100%.
agree.
But
Thank you, man. Thank
Yeah,
you, man.
for sure.
I
but
agree, man. I
but
agree.
but the issue with them is what champions are they training right now? Exactly. You see how quiet y'all just got? Exactly. You can't even name somebody off the top of your head that they're training in any aspect.
Well, I'm not gonna say Devin Haney, but you could throw him in the mix for Floyd. I mean, because
Floyd didn't train them. They just sparred.
I'm talking about Floyd Mayweather Senior training Devin
Oh,
Haney.
oh. He did
Yeah,
he really train him?
Yeah, he did in his
Yeah,
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 first
he
yeah,
couple.
yeah,
did.
yeah, yeah. You're right. He
In
did. He did do.
Yeah, he did. He did.
a
Even
five,
even though even though
But
his dad,
but hold on,
be letting him go to other trainers.
But Devin Haney not a champion yet. I said
Yeah, that's what I'm
champion.
saying. He not. That's why I said he not a champion, but you can throw him in the mix. I mean, he right there fighting for a belt or fighting for a mandatory spot for the Lomachenko Luke Campbell winner.
And then
We got to talk about that too,
yeah,
cause Lomachenko fighting this weekend too, bro. So
yeah,
don't forget
yeah.
about that.
That's in the title. We gonna get to that. I said upcoming fights. We gonna get to that. But check this out. I'm not gonna go with Derrick James. As much as I like Derrick James as a trainer, we can't always throw him in the mix every time we think about somebody for him to train because Derrick James has a specific style, and you need to find fighters that fit
I think
that can
I
fit
think
his
Floyd.
mold.
I agree. Now that you said that, I'm gonna say Floyd. Actually, I think Floyd would be able to. I hate to say it, even though I'm saying training wise, not promotion wise. He could still train with him, but not. I think Floyd would actually be able to show him how to mimic the style a little bit better. And also, I know for a fact that Floyd will have his conditioning up to par. I know for a fact because that's one thing about Floyd's fighters in the gym. The motherfuckers could go. That's why they do that doghouse style fighting to where you keep going till you quit. So I know for a fact Anthony Yarde will get great sparring. That's the only thing about Floyd's thing I know you're gonna get. You're gonna get great sparring. You're gonna have a lot of people to pick from. Shit, you got motherfuckers visiting from other states sometimes. you know what I mean, running into. Plus, you got the regular dudes in there. You're going to get great sparring. I think that he need to be over there with Floyd.
Y'all gonna trip out when I say who I think he should train with. And the only reason I say that is because and I think he'll be a better trainer. I want to see Virgil Hunter training.
Or actually,
that's me personally.
That's not that. I think that's a better fit than Ronnie Shields and what's the name for his style.
Exactly.
I agree with that.
Because
I actually now that you said that, I wouldn't even be mad if you say nah. I prefer him over him.
The
I wouldn't
reason
even.
because every time we see Virgil Hunter go to different fighters, none of his fighters were Virgil Hunter did utilize that Philly shell. Andre Ward was a Philly shell type fighter using that shoulder roll.
Yeah,
Everybody, yeah.
he was
If
inspired.
all these other fighters that he's been training that's been losing up under his name, no, it's not gonna work because their style was not his style. He can actually go in and help him perfect his craft and what he's doing with that with his style, and knowing that and Anthony Yard is a come forward style fighter with that Philly shell, that might work. That might be a perfect fit for him. And me personally, I'd rather see Virgil Hunter do it. Look, everybody. KO said he agreed. Meredith Campbell said, I believe Floyd can only execute Floyd's style. Everyone that imitates Floyd's style always get touched up. Virgil Hunter would be an option. Meredith Campbell said he said Derrick James. He said Yard would do so much better if he learned how to fight on the inside. That's what Ronnie Shields teaches a lot of his fighters. He teaches them inside and outside boxing.
No,
that's how he. That's what.
Say you got to take that back because he did fight good on the inside. Watch round 8 and 9. That is fighting on the inside.
That whole fight was on the inside.
Yeah, you can't say that. He fights great. He needs to work on the gas tank. Y'all keep breaking stuff.
I've been saying that.
You see what was going on. He kept his hands down. He was tired.
Man, he dog.
That's as simple. It's just that simple. People need to stop making it seem like it was a technical. No, it wasn't that. It was just as simple as you telling a little kid in a boxing match, like if 503 was training his kids in a boxing gym with their trainer, like, yo, keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. It was just as simple as that. He didn't keep his hands up at the end. He got too tired from the 2 previous rounds of trying to knock Kovalev out. He didn't preserve. You got to preserve the energy in the right way. You know what I mean? So that led to him getting tired. When he got knocked out, he wasn't hurt. He got right back up at the end of when he got counted out. It was a tired knockdown to where you're too tired to pick your body up or move. You got to work on that gas tank. Floyd is good at that gas tank. Tank was not tired in that Pedraza fight when he went from Vegas to Baltimore. And he was working with Shakur Stevenson. To me, that was his best fucking training camp. And he looked the best in that fight. If you ask me, Earl Spence's best training camp, I don't give a damn. Even though he said he looked bad in that fight, I'm saying physically wise, he looked his best I ever seen him look in motherfucking the Kell Brook fight. He took that shit dead ass, like we say in New York. Like, he was really ripped. He looked like good, like at the weigh-in. He didn't look like drained, nothing. You know what I mean? That was the best I ever seen him look, and that was a Blu-ray fight, I believe, right? Blu-ray was a part of that fight, 503, if am I mistaken? Correct me if I'm wrong. Mac or 503.
Which one? Which fight, bro?
The Kell Brook fight.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah. He had Earl Spence on his $1,000.
I watched every
1,000 push-ups a day shit, man. That dude is a monster. Yeah, man. He didn't only fight he didn't train with Blu-ray for was the Mikey Garcia, bro.
Yeah. It is on the fight. But he
Damn,
is
I
gonna
got
be training.
gotta wake up early in the morning, man. Do this tire work. See, man.
Yeah, bro.
Kevin Stillhouse talking about say the big Charlo opponent. Bro, I don't know if it's his opponent guaranteed
Man,
yet.
that nigga will not stop, bro. He be wanting to find. He trying to get the scoop, bro. We
I
can't,
don't
we can't, we can't give you the scoop, bro.
because
Not right now.
it's not no last time I did that. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Last time I was told who his opponent was, I announced it on my channel, made a video. I was getting ready to head to New Orleans when I made the video. It was Matthew Selesky. Then a week later, Matthew Selesky pulled out the fight.
Mm-hmm. Damn
So
sure did.
so I'm not gonna do that again.
He pulled out the fight. He pulled out the negotiations to go fight Boo Boo because he felt like Boo Boo was the easier fight.
Yeah.
That's what happened, bro. So until we get the confirmation from Lions Only Promotions, we'll get y'all the drop, man.
Yeah.
Man.
Cause I did that and I put myself out on a limb because I was, you know how I'm still a new channel and I had an inside scoop and I'm like, man, Max is the new opponent. Let me go make this video real quick so I can let
Yeah.
everybody know I made the video. A week later I come up, he done pulled out and they start negotiating with Willie Monroe. 2 days later, Willie Monroe signed the contract. I was pissed. I had to take that video down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm telling you. So yeah, I can't get y'all that information. But since we on the Charlos and we on the nah, you know what? I ain't gonna even talk about that, huh? Because I was finna talk about Canelo, but nah, I not like Canelo, but I'm not gonna talk about him today. Cause Buddy McGirt did come out and say they not worried about that quick turnaround. They don't care about that. It's the contract that they tripping on. That's the issue with
What happened, bro?
huh?
What happened?
No, with I was just gonna talk about, I feel like that that Canelo is really trying to fuck over Kovalev. I don't give a fuck if you fuck over Kovalev.
Right. You talking about money wise or just what?
It's something in the contract. I feel like it's something in the contract.
Oh, okay.
But I ain't gonna even talk about them hoes. I'm gonna talk about Regis and Josh Taylor because that fight will be for October 26th. I'm ready for that fight to happen. But before I do, my brother Box is in the building. What's going down, Sergeant Box?
Man, what's going down? Y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you, champ.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. Hey, appreciate you letting me on, chopping it up with y'all boys, man. Salute to 503, Quattro Cinco. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that's in the chat. Peace.
Man, what's going down? Matter of fact, we're gonna ask you the question.
Who's
Who you,
that?
who you think would be a good trainer for Anthony Yard for the style that he currently have, or the perfected style to make him a better fighter?
Roger Mayweather.
And
Yeah. I think Roger Mayweather. I mean, I don't know how many fighters of that weight class Roger has dealt with, but between
he didn't. Well, no, that's Floyd. I was going to say
I'm sorry, well,
Andrew.
Floyd Senior. Floyd Senior. Floyd Senior. I'm sorry.
I think Rogers a better trainer than Floyd.
Yeah, he is, but Roger's health won't let him train anymore.
Oh yeah.
So
So
Floyd,
I said Virgil Hunter myself.
yeah. And the reason I say Floyd Senior, bro, is because he's already got remnants of a Floyd Mayweather Jr. style to him. So I think that'll be something kind of easy for Floyd Senior to take and work with and mold and shape. So I mean, that would be crazy.
And
That
that's
would be,
basically what I kind of meant when I said Floyd
yeah.
Mayweather. Like
And
Floyd did him. It's not gonna be. Floyd ain't gonna physically be on the mitts. He was gonna have his father do it.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just picture Floyd Mayweather fighting that light heavyweight, man. I'm not saying that Anthony Yarde would be that, but he would be some semblance of that. You know what I'm saying? That would be kind of crazy to see. You know, so and like I said, it's a style that Floyd Sr. is kind of familiar with. You know, he got some bad habits he can take away, and he might be able to tighten up his conditioning and get him more in tune with, with getting his stamina up to par.
I think you know what? I think we're looking at the wrong thing. I think maybe what you just said at the end, Sergeant Box, what you said at the end right there, the strength and conditioning. Maybe we need to look more into that. Maybe we need a strength and conditioning coach. Period.
Yeah.
Maybe Tunde don't need to be out of the equation. Maybe we need to add maybe 1 or 2 strength.
I think Tunde has gone about as far as Tunde can go. He's hit his ceiling as far as being an elite level trainer. You know what I'm saying? You think about it, man. He hadn't taken anybody else to this level or above. So I would like to see Anthony Yarde with somebody who's been in these type of fights, these big level fights against elite level opponents, and that's got more, tricks of the trade that they could possibly show Yarde. Because, man, bruh, and for as novice and as as much of a prospect as Yarde is, so is Tunde. He ain't trying. Who's he trained that's been a champion before? That's been
I mean, yeah, but everybody got to start somewhere. With all due respect, Sergeant Bob.
Hey, well, it's time. He started. He can pass the baton off.
He didn't. But Sergeant Box, he didn't do that bad. He almost made good on that bluff that he had. I understand it's a coulda, shoulda, woulda, but he still did. He was in there hanging with him. Skill wasn't really the factor.
Yeah, yes, skill was the factor, bro. Because when
I think it was the gas tank, in my judgment.
You know what?
It was the gas tank because he was beating Kovalev and almost stopped him.
I disagree with you, bro. When he got to the 8th round, when he had the opportunity to take that boy out, take Kovalev out, bro, he was probably down 6 rounds.
Yeah, I had it like this. This is how I personally scored it. I had 1 to 3 Yarde, then 4 to 7. I literally had Kovalev. No. Then 8 and 9, I had Yarde, and then 10, and then of course 11, I had Kovalev.
Nah, bro. Can't. Hold on. 9 was Kovalev because 9 was the round after he could have got him out of there, and he did not.
I thought 9 was the round that he almost got him out of there.
8 was the round that he almost got him out of there. 9 was the round he threw.
That was my fault.
Anthony Yarde took 2 punches in round 9.
Yeah, Yarde didn't have nothing. He couldn't even pick his hands up in round 9.
So that was round 8 that he almost got him out of there.
That was.
Okay. All right, I knew it was 8 and 9. All right, my fault. All right. So it was 9 and 10 that I probably get.
And another thing, man. One thing that a lot of us always say is when you go in there and fight the champ, you gotta beat the champ. You gotta take it from the champ. And Anthony Yarde did not go in there and take it from the champ. It wasn't like anything clear cut to where.
But he made adjustments.
Wait. Let me finish. There was nothing in that fight except for round 8 to where people were sitting up there saying, "Oh man, he whipping shit out of Kovalev." No, it wasn't like that.
But Kovalev wasn't whipping him either.
Man, Kovalev was out jabbing, out pointing, out one.
That's the only thing he was doing.
I mean, but what was Yarde doing? He would catch him.
But the way they was making it seem was like Kovalev was going to come in. Not you. You said it was going to be a late stoppage. I'm not talking about you, Sergeant Bob. I'll give it to you. I ain't going for it. You did say that. You said it was going to be a late round stoppage. You said you thought it was. I believe you said it was going to be competitive and it was going to be a late round stoppage, which it was because. Yep. But I'm talking about these other people that said that Kovalev was going to blow him out.
Okay. Well, now
I didn't see that. It wasn't it was no ridiculous skill. It was just the jab that kept him off, and then he got tired, and then he got stopped.
Yeah, but he didn't know how to pace himself either. You know what I'm saying? And
I agree with you with that. I agree with you with that.
That's part of experience, man. But like I was saying before, bro, if that fight would have gone 12 rounds, Yard, I don't know how round 12 would have gone, but Yard probably would have won 3 of those rounds on the cards. Probably, maybe 3 of those rounds on the cards.
I don't know why he didn't hold. If you was, I would at least held on to him and like try to lead him across the ropes. Or yeah, like.
But see, that goes back to training. That goes back to training right there.
Yeah, that goes back to sparring. You know, I ain't gonna lie.
He should have. I'm being honest with you. It's no way you could have won in that fight and didn't spar. There's no way possible. None.
Nope. And if Tunde, and that's another thing, bro. If that is true, and Tunde is the one up there co-signing about, nah, you don't need to spar. He needs a new trainer.
Yep, I agree. I 100% agree with that.
He needs a new trainer.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, you're right about that.
Hey, bro, ain't no trainer in the world, bro, worth its salt, especially that's been on that level, on that stage and has success, gonna tell you anything like that.
I emphatically agree.
So, but you know, all that being said, bro,
a hell of a job, in my opinion, to not have sparring. You did even better. You could have got the win.
Yeah, you think about it, man. Yard was in there with a future Hall of Famer, an elite 175 pounder. You know what I'm saying? A gigantic name at light heavyweight and in the sport of boxing, man. And he almost pulled it through. And he's got potential. You know what I'm saying? And I like Yard, man. He's just rough. He's raw. He went from pre-K to PhD college level courses all in one step. And he didn't go through the rest of the courses. That was the only mistake he made, in my opinion. Because if he'd have fought some more tougher competition than he had fought before at 175 prior to Kovalev, bro, he may have styled on Kovalev because he had more experience and more tools in the toolkit. Man, Anthony Yard had a tool bag with a wrench and a screwdriver in it. Kovalev came to the ring with one of them rolling toolbox with the 18 drawers in it, full of tools. You know what I'm saying? And he used the ones he had.
I don't know, Box. It wasn't a lot of tools. It was just a jab, Box.
Huh?
Just a jab, Box.
It wasn't no footwork involved.
Yeah. It was footwork, and he paced himself. Footwork and paced himself. I'd say there wasn't a million tools, though. It wasn't on Terrence Crawford as somebody.
I didn't say he had to use all of them. I said he used the ones he needed, but he had tools there. Like I said, Yard had a screwdriver and a wrench, and the tip was broke on that screwdriver.
No. Well, Yard had all the tools. Him and Kovalev both had all the tools. The problem with Yard was his battery pack. That's Yard.
Hey, I don't know about that. Stay ready, because I didn't see enough of
them. Them tools had Kovalev hurt, and damn near had Buddy McGurk about to stop.
That's why I'm trying to tell Box. You gotta watch it again.
Whatever tools he brought,
them
tools, they were getting the job done. But the problem was that battery pack wasn't charged up all the way. So when that battery pack started dying, he couldn't keep going.
Hey,
go ahead, Box.
I was gonna say this, bro. When Kovalev started to get hurt, that was later in the rounds, bro. And I said before, and I was talking to 503 when I said this. I said, win, lose, or draw, the Kovalev show is damn near, at his curtain call. So
yeah, you're right. I agree with that.
Kovalev's battery pack was draining too. You know what I'm saying? So it got to a point where he was having trouble keeping Yard off of him.
So because you said that, Box, I got a question for you.
Go ahead.
Do you think that fight took a lot out of Kovalev?
Oh, yeah.
How much do you think it took out of him?
Oh yeah. That took some tread off the tires, man. Real talk.
Okay.
Hey, it took so much tread off the tires that I don't think he needs to go into that Canelo fight in November. I think that's a fight he needs to wait until like March, April, May of next year.
Damn.
Yeah. Shit, yeah.
Damn.
Hey, and he don't need to take no tune-up fights in between. He don't nothing. All he needs to do is recoup, you know what I'm saying, get himself together and train and stay sharp in
At least January.
You said what?
At least January you gotta come back. And say if you was Kovalev, I would at least want you, if I was your promoter, I would at least want you to come back in January.
I would say 6 months.
Damn.
Yeah, I would say 6 months.
Damn, you thought it was that bad, Ruff?
That, bruh.
I think he did get hurt.
Yeah.
You are saying he got hurt in the fight a few times.
Yeah, he got hurt, and his gas tank gave out on him too. It just so happened that his he had a couple of 5-gallon cans of gas, and you know what I'm saying, in the back of the truck.
You stupid. Nah, but he didn't look as bad. Yeah, like you said. Actually, what you said at the end there, and maybe that is what happened.
And those
remember in the Ninja Turtle game for Sega, how you used to eat the pizza pots? You know what I'm saying? And you recharge. That's basically what happened with Kovalev.
Hey, those 5-gallon cans of gas was his ring IQ and experience. That's what carried him the rest of the way.
And that jab, I really feel that jab guy, that was Harriet Tubman for him. That was his guy. That's real shit. For real. But yeah, that was a great fight, man. Mac,
yo,
what's up with Lomachenko? We talk about Lomachenko? I ain't talk about him in a while.
No, we ain't talked about Lomachenko. We ain't talked about Tank either, but we'll talk about Lomachenko got the fight. We did talk about him yesterday, but nobody heard us talk about him. But matter of fact, let's get on Lomachenko. Trick note today is Yard or Marcus Brown. How about Yard versus Marcus Brown?
That's got Marcus Brown.
I know why you got Marcus Brown.
Marcus Brown did not lose on. He had a.
I'm about to go to the car right quick, bro. Just in case you call me or something. I'll be right back.
All right.
Yard.
I'm going with Yard too. Nothing against Marcus Brown. Marcus Brown a good fighter. But we seen what Marcus Brown got dropped and how he got dropped.
Yep.
He got back up.
I'm not saying he didn't get back up. I said how he got dropped.
Hey, and I'll say this, bro. I don't see nothing about Marcus Brown to tell me that he gonna be able to keep Yard off him either. Nothing. I mean, everybody want to sit up and give all these props for that Badu Jack fight, bro. That was a poor exhibition right there to me, bro. It really didn't show me a whole lot from Marcus Brown. He fought a dude that was washed, in my opinion, overrated, didn't throw no punches back, and had a vagina gashed into his forehead and was bleeding all over the place. You know, and then he got all these props for that fight. And then the last fight, we saw what happened against somebody that could touch him. And
John Pascal ain't dropped. He didn't even drop Bivol.
You know what I'm saying?
And that was a clean drop. It wasn't like he, you know what I'm saying, it was an accidental punch or he skimmed him or Marcus Brown walked into something. No, that was a clean shot.
Yep. Hey,
they hit each other at the punch.
People got dropped, man.
No, I'm not saying this because I said it's the way he got. Jean Pascal is not a knockout artist, bro.
Nope. He ain't. I know that.
You going with somebody who is a knockout artist, who is faster than Gene Pascal, who has more styles make fights, who has more power,
Watch
who
what happened in the rematch, Mac.
I'm not saying nothing about the rematch. I'm looking at what he did and
Yep.
what Anthony York can do.
Bro, I don't know what it is, I guess I'm directing this to you, man, but I just don't see what you see that say that Marcus Brown is the goods, bro. I think that dude was he was the victim of good circumstance and opportunity, you know, because for some reason Badu Jack act like he was allergic to punching that dude.
I know you like Marcus Brown. I'm not taking nothing away from him. I'm just looking at if let's say him okay, let's say this. Him and Anthony York punched the same weight him and Pascal punch. Anthony York gonna have more oomph on that punch. He gonna get up, but them knees gonna be a lot weaker. You think Anthony York gonna get up off that ass? Because that was in the early rounds. That wasn't even in the later rounds. That was the early rounds of that fight. You think Anthony York gonna get up off of that ass?
Hey, and then too, man, if Anthony Yard catch Marcus Brown with some of those uppercuts that he caught Kovalev with in the eighth, man, Marcus Brown head gonna be in the concession stand.
What I will say though, I will say this though, and I agree with you to this point. If it go 12 rounds, Marcus Brown win it. But I don't think it's going to go 12 rounds.
I don't either.
That's why I think Yard wins it. You see what I'm saying? Quattro?
Nah, yeah.
Hey, I
I'm
see what you're saying.
I'm not banging on your New York cat. I'm just being honest. If it
Nah,
go if
that's fair. I think that's kind of fair. Because now that I'm thinking about it, I could see that happening. If he swarm him, Anthony Yard would have a good chance. But
Man,
if Marcus Brown was able to survive, he boxed that midget
hey,
and
well,
probably
hey,
hit him with something he would drop and wouldn't get up.
hey, stay ready. You said you ain't banging. Fuck that. I'm banging on that nigga. I ain't buying the hype.
I like Marcus Brown. I just think he needs to get all that outside
He,
drum out his head, man. If he get all that outside drum out, then I promise you he'll be a damn good fighter. Damn good
he's
fighter.
okay. He's okay, but he's not real.
Compared to the rest of the light heavyweight, that's the best hope we got as far as anybody from the States doing anything.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
That's why I got hope in Marcus Brown.
Un-
He got it.
Unless unless we get a couple 168ers to move up.
Oh, you are going to get some of that soon. I do believe that.
Yeah.
I honestly do.
Now just think if Charlo, you know what I'm saying, goes through 168 and goes to 175, who wins that fight, Charlo or Marcus Brown?
You know who I'm going with. I'm not even going to lie to you.
Man, I ain't sold, bro. But I mean, he is our best hope as far as like American.
Yeah, you know.
That's scary.
It is because Gilberto is it? Yeah, Gilberto Ramirez is at 175. That's the next best hope.
Yeah.
I think Gilberto Ramirez is the best at 175. But he hasn't proved himself at that weight division yet.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, what I missed, bro?
We were talking about Marcus Brown and Anthony. Matter of fact, I'm gonna ask you, who you got? Marcus Brown or Anthony Yard?
Oh, Anthony Yard all day.
Now,
especially after Saturday night. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go with the Lion, man. You know what I'm saying? He went up against a tougher, better game opponent than Marcus Brown, and he looked better, even though he still got stopped. I mean, both the guys lost he to me he looked better in spots than Marcus Brown, bro. Marcus Brown just got an old fashioned ass whoop. You know what I'm saying? He got, like what's my man the referee say, the 12-round beatdown? Yeah, that's what Marcus Brown, it is what it is though, man. But I gotta agree with Sergeant Box, bro. I'm not sold on Marcus Brown, bro. I'm not. I think Holiday Hall to beat him.
No, fuck
Mm.
no. Fuck
I-
no. Fuck
Hey,
no. Fuck
hey, he
no.
might. He
Fuck
might.
fuck
He
no. Fuck
I
might.
think
no.
he
Fuck
will, bro.
no. Man,
I
y'all
think
y'all smoking crack. You smoking crack.
Hey, the reason I say he might is because to me they're the same caliber of fighter.
Bro, time out. Time out. So we're gonna sit here and say that Holiday Hart, who got beat up by a one-arm fighter, literally only had one arm. This is the second fight, not the first one. The second fight, literally only had one arm and got his ass beat up for 5 rounds from a fighter with one arm. Literally almost got stopped by a fighter with one arm. Is gonna go in there and beat Marcus Brown. Y'all out of y'all damn mind. Y'all,
Hey,
man, yeah.
if we gonna sit up here and give Marcus Brown credit for beating a fighter who went in there with basically no arms because he didn't throw no punches and a uterus carved into his forehead,
That's better
you know,
than getting beat up by a one-arm bandit.
and was slow as snail snot, then yeah, I'll give him that.
Bro, that's better than bro. He got beat
and
up
then
by
turn right back around and tried to cherry pick a 40-year-old man past his prime that then got beat up by all these champions at 175 and this shit backfired on him. At
bro.
least Anthony Yard went.
Gatekeeper
Bro,
Supreme.
but Holiday Hart got beat up by Clayton Bigsby, bro. Come on, man. Y'all not finna sit here. Now, I can't let y'all do that to Marcus Brown like that. Marcus Brown is a
Did,
beast.
Hey,
did John Pascal lose to old B Hop? I'm just saying, man. I'm just
hey,
saying, bro.
Holiday Hart got beat
hey,
up.
say it again so they hear you. 503.
John Pascal lost to a 40-year-old B Hop, bro. I mean, what else is we talking about, man? Marcus Brown can't beat. He can't beat a Bivol. He can't beat a Bostic. He damn sure can't. Better be gonna stop him.
Hey, Vosdick, the one gonna beat his brains out.
He can't beat. He damn sure can't beat up Sergey Kovalev.
So who can Jesse Hart beat?
Marcus
Marcus
Exactly.
Brown. he gonna be in a good fight. I think, man. Marcus,
That's a pick'em fight to me. I
yeah,
ain't gonna lie, that's a pick'em
it's
fight to me.
50-50.
Not to me. Fuck that. I'm riding. Hey, if y'all pick,
You just don't like Jesse Hart, bro.
bro, he got beat up by. It ain't that I don't like him. You got beat up by a one-arm fighter. It's for 5 rounds. Dude fucked his shoulder up. Couldn't pick his left arm up. No, couldn't pick his right arm up, and was sitting there jabbing the entire fight. And then he almost stopped you. He almost got stopped by a one-armed fighter. It's no way possible you can't telegraph this dude punches because he only got one arm. He know he can't throw with the other arm for 5 rounds. 5. I watched the hell out that fight and then watched it again since then because I thought I was tripping. It's no way he got his ass whooped by a one-arm Zerto. One arm. Bro, let me repeat that. This is boxing where you need footwork and 2 hands. He got beat up by somebody who only had one hand. Jesse Hart couldn't even block with that hand. It was literally down. There's no way he should have been able to pick him apart. No way. Matter of fact, he got a bigger reach than Zerto, and he couldn't get inside to try to at least test him, touch that chin.
I mean, but come on, bro. We talking about a champion, bro, at 168,
A
bro.
champion with one arm. He can't block. He can't defend himself. He only got one arm. Watch act. Let's ask the resident fighter.
Well, my fault. My fault. What's up, bro?
If you fighting somebody with one arm, they can't even lift their arm up to defend themselves. What are you gonna do to that fighter?
Shoot the right hand over the top. It is night.
It's open all day. Holiday
Yo, you
White could do
sound
that for
just like
5
you
rounds.
sound just like who said? Oh, you sound just like Emmanuel Stewart when he was yelling at Lennox Lewis in the Tyson fight. He said, "Throw the right hand." He said, "It's open all day, all day."
That's all I'm saying, bro. It's no way possible you could tell me that Holiday White shouldn't have won that
Actually,
fight.
you said that too in the fight.
Huh?
That's it more in the fight too. You
Mm-hmm.
more like Ronnie Shields saying it though. I guess it's the Texas thing.
I don't know.
He said he's like just shoot the right hand. He said it's right there for you all day. I forgot what fight that was. He said that in. He definitely said that to him in the corner. See, I be too into the fights, man. Y'all gotta excuse me. I be looking for everything because I be looking like what would I do in that situation?
Yeah.
So you see the situation I'm talking about. They still
Yeah,
it's not, bro.
definitely,
Holiday.
and definitely the fighter. You hope shit like that happens. You pray shit like that happens where there's a pattern where you see somebody dropping their hand a little bit.
Bro.
I'm gonna just say this, and I'm gonna be done with it, man. I'm kind of glad Marcus Brown lost because I'm tired of him. He got to separate it. He got to separate himself from his other Olympic teammates, man. Because he been, let's just be real, bro. He been riding that Earl Spence Olympic team pedigree way for a while, and he got exposed, man, by a 40-year-old man who has been beat up multiple times by other 40-year-old men. And I could have sworn he lost to Sergey Kovalev in Canada too, if I'm not mistaken. But it is what it is, man.
Well, let's get off of that and let's get on this Lomachenko fight. Who y'all got and why? I'm not blaming because I know somebody who's going against the grain, so that's why I'm asking who y'all got and why. I'm picking Loma. 6, 7
Hey,
round stoppage.
Which fight you talking about?
Lomachenko, Luke Campbell.
Oh, Lomachenko.
Damn, Act left. Come on back, Act.
Yeah, man. I got Lomachenko beating up on Lukey Dookie Campbell suit, man. Uh, I think it's gonna be fun though. However long it lasts, man. Cause this dude, man, he got some size on him, bro. So I'm really curious to see is how the high tech Nomashchenko, aka White Jesus, is gonna break this boy down. I honestly, bro, I think it's gonna be a body shot. That's what I think. I
I,
might be I might be wrong though. I think it's gonna be body shot though. But yeah, man, I got Lomachenko breaking this boy down, man. Ninth round stoppage for sure.
so Act, who you got?
I know a lot of people is gonna say, "Act, you crazy." I've been told this a lot,
I know, I
but
know, I know, I know, I know.
for real. But I'm gonna go with Luke Campbell. One of my boys in Jersey sparred with him, and they would told me that he's really strong and he's really durable, and I just believed it, and he sold me on it, man. Don't be mad at me. I went off for somebody that sparred with Luke Campbell, so y'all blame my man for putting that in my head. But but I'll
Okay.
be honest with you,
Is your man a reliable
it's
source though, bro?
believable though.
Is he a
It's
reliable source?
believable. But it's believable why he thinks that he stands a chance though. Like you brought up the size. He's not a bad boxer.
Yeah.
They always care about everybody.
Right.
Everybody care about Olympic pedigree, right? I'm amateur pedigree, right? Everybody always brings it up, and then
Right.
when I rebuttal it, people don't like that.
For sure.
So let's remember that Luke Campbell is a gold medalist. Y'all don't forget that now.
I don't knock Olympic pedigree. I not when people
Oh, he
try
won.
to
He won gold.
now somebody on that
Yeah,
somebody riding that with me.
you know these boys be wildin'.
Yeah. But I don't knock Olympic pedigree. I be tripping on the way people try to compare amateur to pros. That's two different.
That's what I be trying to say. That
That's what
to me
irritates
is
me.
it. I feel like that about basketball, about football, all of that, like college and all of that. I feel like all of that is a race. It's just like I look at the playoffs in regular season. I look at the playoffs as the second season.
Hey, well, when I look at it, bro, I look at it like this. When you got somebody that's had 30 amateur fights
Right.
versus somebody that's had 180, 200 amateur fights, I'm definitely going to give a slanted advantage to the person that's had 200 fights. You know what I'm saying? Because you got an opportunity to have more tools put in your toolbox. Now,
And I'm not mad at you for that,
whether they
but
made it to the, whether they made it to the Olympics or not,
So
that's
so so I'm gonna
whatever.
ask you this. Deontay Wilder, 16 amateur fights. Andy
Yep,
Ruiz, 275 amateur fights. Who,
yep.
who you picking?
I'm picking Wilder.
Exactly. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not fit to go off of amateur fights because I know the difference. I
wait, Mac, it don't end there.
Now,
David Benavidez, 10 amateur fights.
yeah.
Rocky Marciano, 12 amateur fights.
okay. I mean, Canelo, no amateur fights, but at the same time, those boys are freaks of
E2, no amateur fights.
they
You
are
right.
they are freaks of nature, and they are not the norm. They're not the norm.
They're
You ain't
not.
bullshit. That you gotta try again with
You know what I'm saying?
But see,
Benavidez.
but
That nigga's a freak.
but see, the reason I say that for a reason. I say that for a reason. I
That
be
nigga,
at,
that nigga, that nigga's a Mexican octopus.
I be at these amateur fights. I understand how the difference in the fighting styles because you're fighting to point out. All they doing is adding points up. It's how many times you touch that fighter. You get knockdowns for head snapbacks. You know, it's a different way of scoring fights. So you're fighting a different way. Head shots count differently than body shots. It's all that is counted a different way. So when you're fighting to score points compared to actually fighting and boxing to win a fight in the professionals, there's two different styles. So when I'm sitting here watching an amateur fight and listening to somebody who can have 275 amateur fights, but 200 of them was only 1 minute rounds. You know,
Okay, so
we
let me
don't know what they were doing in the amateur fights because you got 1 minute rounds, you got 1.5 minute rounds, 2 minute rounds, you got 3 minute rounds.
okay, so let me ask you this then. All right, so you got two fighters that come in, they both turn pro at the same time. They both 3-0. One of them's had 100 amateur fights. The other one's had 2 amateur fights. Who are you favoring?
It depends on the style of the fighter, and the reason I say that is because I'm gonna tell you something. My
And
home,
I agree. I
my
agree 100% with Max said.
because
That's the truth.
my home,
That's the truth.
because
I seen dudes that
Okay,
walked in on the street and sparred and
okay,
done did better than dudes with like 13, 20 amateur fights
yeah,
just because they just got a natural athletic. It's crazy.
yeah,
It's crazy, bro.
I really,
It's like this. It's like Adrian Broner wasn't the greatest amateur like that.
yeah. Matter of fact, a lot of slick fighters aren't great amateur fighters at all because they're trying.
I honestly, I don't like. I feel like my style is more of a pro style. I'm more of a patient dude. You know what I mean? But a lot of people tell me that. You know what I mean? But I could fight to point
That's
and
why.
fight a whole round.
why don't you?
No, I said I do. No, I do. I have to because it's amateur. So I'm forced to. I'm
Right.
saying sparring, I spar. I'm like Mayweather. I spar completely different than I fight.
Oh, okay.
I feel like.
But in amateurs, do guys punch for the knockout or
So
most
it
guys?
depends.
It
It's just like
depends.
exactly. I was gonna say. See, Mac. I can tell Mac being around too many fighters. Niggas answering every question that I'm about to
Yeah,
say.
I
Go
mean, well,
ahead, Mac.
I'm just,
Go ahead,
I just want to
Mac.
know.
He's right. I was getting ready to say exactly what he
Okay.
was gonna
Okay.
say.
Yeah, I'm
It
gonna give you
depends on the
this.
person, and
It don't just depend on the person. It also depends on the age too. Because more your younger childlike fighters don't go for knockouts at all.
yeah, they don't. Yeah,
Because a lot of times, if they snap their opponent's head back enough, the officials gonna
that
stop it
the pitcher's
automatically.
gonna stop it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're gonna stop it automatically. Matter of fact, if your head gets snapped back twice in a round, they gonna stop and check. Yeah, if your head
Oh,
pop back, they gonna stop and check. They not finna let that fight go on because these are kids. But when you get to the grown amateurs, I'm gonna tell you something. Women, they go for the knockout. Women go for the knockout. Them hoes be screaming. but most of the
yeah.
time,
You're not bullshitting though, cause O'Shea Jones, that's my baby. She be going for that knockout, boy.
yeah, most of
You
the
ain't bull.
most of the big fighters go for knockouts more than any other fighters. The other them, they just try to point out, and then if they start winning and they see they're winning the fight, they start high side on you. Then they'll start playing trying to knock you out or knock you down. They more or less try to knock you down. Because if they knock you, a lot of times if they knock you down, they'll stop the fight. So that's why I say amateur and
Okay.
pros are 100%. I mean, they're completely different. That's why I can't. I cannot judge no fighter, no fight by somebody based on their amateur background. People use their amateur background to make a professional fighter look good, but I know too many stories and too many. I know people that was a trash ass fighter and amateur. I mean, literally trash ass fighters and amateurs and become a pro and be champions. Is
Rolly's looking like he's gonna be like that, man.
you,
On
you
the low,
you know what I'm saying?
Rollies, or he wasn't the greatest amateur. They tanking all of them niggas and Lil B Hop and all of them made fun of him coming up, but now he's knocking niggas out.
Yeah. That's why I'm saying I just can't, bro. It's nothing. I just don't. I don't personally see the gain of trying to use somebody amateur background for their professional because the only good thing an amateur fighter does is muscle memory. Muscle memory matters. Like when in the Anthony Joshua Ruiz fight, Ruiz got knocked down, or people were saying that was muscle memory. That wasn't muscle memory. He was baiting the shit out of Anthony Joshua. But if he was really hurt, a lot of times the way he was fighting back, that's strictly muscle memory. Because you hurt, you're trying to stay on your feet. You're trying to do what you did in the amateurs. When you do get hurt, what do? You throw punches. You know what I'm saying? That's really all the amateurs really good for, bro. And it's teaching. It's a teaching tool. That's it. Michael Johnson boxing said some boxing commissions, and including bare knuckle fights, won't grant licensing if you don't have an amateur fight. Yeah, and in the state of Texas, you got to have a minimum of 10 fights in order to get a pro. In order to go pro, you got to have 10 fights in the state of Texas. You know, Don Dada said great boxing debate, and Michael Johnson boxing talking more said, how did the
Hey,
build look in two amateur fights?
Hey, question though,
hey,
what if you turn pro in another state already? I guess that don't matter then,
It
because
don't.
you already pro.
Yeah.
Because you already pro.
It
hey, stay ready.
yo.
So you gotta have 10 fights in the state of Texas in order to turn pro.
Yeah.
Is there a certain set number of how many you have to have won?
No.
That's a good question.
So you
No.
can take 10 ass whoopers and go ahead and turn pro.
Yep.
Yeah,
Because
That's a setup.
in it
because they just worrying about the experience, I guess.
yeah,
That's
because
a
Like,
setup.
here in the state of Texas, they real strict on commission, especially in the city of Houston. I'm gonna be honest with you. Let's say this: if I got a fighter that's 3-0, and he's a 3-0 professional fighter, I can't let him fight somebody that's 0-4 as a professional fighter. They won't allow it.
Mm-hmm.
Like they are strict on fighters. Now,
Yeah.
how? Yeah, that's for matchmakers. So you actually got to find comparable talent as far as the up and coming fighters. Now, once you up there and all that, it's no longer commissioned by the state. It's commissioned by the sanctioning bodies, and then it's actually after you get it approved through the sanctioning bodies, it goes through the states
Oh, okay.
because you done had enough fights by then. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they it's strict. I know in Texas it's strict. Other states I don't know. But yeah, it's strict here.
Yeah, man. Let me go ahead and get my last words real quick, big bro. I gotta wake up at 5 in the morning, man.
All right.
Uh, man, I appreciate everybody for coming through, man. The whole chat, man. Everybody came through, fuck with my bro. Stay Ready Boxing TV, man. Appreciate my brothers, man. Quattro Cinco, Sergeant Box. It's always good, man. When y'all boys jump on, I appreciate it, man. I know we had some technical difficulties yesterday, man. It seemed like bro got it together. And yeah, man, y'all be sure to tune in tomorrow for the Smoke City Mobcast. And yeah, man, we gonna be live this weekend. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be doing some shit. Breaking down the Lomachenko fight because I think it come on at
Come on in the
4 o'clock
afternoon.
Eastern. Yeah, 4 o'clock Eastern time. So that's 3 o'clock Texas time, man. So I probably go live later on that night, man, and we're
Send
gonna
me
be
a
able to
link.
chop it up. Yeah, for sure,
I'm
man.
I'm gonna go
We're gonna
check
chop.
out. I'm gonna go check out that female amateur fight in the daytime. It's on your side of town too. If you want to go with me,
Okay.
$15 at the door.
Okay. I'm gonna definitely hit you up on that, bro. But I got a game to go to Saturday, and it's all the way in Waller, so I
Oh
don't know what
shit!
time I'm gonna be back.
Damn, you gonna be on my side of town, and I'm gonna be on your side of town. What kind of shit is that?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. But I appreciate everybody for coming through, man. It's your boy 503 Line, man. 130 the Houston Hard Hitters, man. You ain't got to get ready if you stay ready. You know what I'm talking about? Be
You know
sure
what I'm
to
talking about.
subscribe, like, and you know what I'm saying, and be back, man. Fuck with us, man. It's your boy 503 Line, man. I'm gone. Peace.
Peace. Damn, I got 3 dislikes today. Shit, 3. What what
Already,
what
I can
conversation don't
imagine.
y'all like? I'm just wondering myself. What you but you know what? The dislikes do the same thing as the likes, which y'all don't understand. I appreciate them dislikes. It still help with the
Yep.
visibility of the show. But I'm just
Yep.
wondering what I get 3 dislikes for. Y'all didn't like me talking about Marcus Brown. Y'all didn't like me
I,
talking shit
hey,
about
I was just gonna say that, bro. Some Marcus Brown fans out there, man. We
it
ain't trying to
had to
hurt
be.
y'all feelings or nothing, man.
I didn't even speak on Eddie Hearn like I wanted to. But and I didn't get to talk about Tank like I wanted to. But this was a good conversation that we had. Like it really need to be had because
Yep.
I don't think a lot of people really understand the amateur fighting. If you're not if you're not fighting in the Pan Am Games or you're not fighting in the Olympics, amateur fighting is totally 100% different. Pan Am Games and Olympics or more along on the lines of they're semi professionally judged. Amateur fights are strictly points. It's strictly based on points and touching. You cannot base. I'm sorry, I can't do it. I can't base a professional fighter on the amateur career. So all that stuff when people say, "Well, Lomachenko had 895 professional amateur fights," I don't give a fuck. That's his dumb ass. He should have went pro and started making money sooner.
Yep.
That's how I
And
feel.
Mac, let me get ready to get my last words too, man. I'm about to.
All
Yeah,
right,
I mean, I gotta try to run this shit in the morning, man.
all right, champ.
Uh, this was a good chop up. Uh, Sergeant Box. Appreciate the bro coming on and giving his insight, and I
Yeah,
appreciate you, Mac, for sending me the link. I'm glad that it was working this time. It was a little frustrating last time,
yeah, it
but
was.
yeah, man, it's your boy Act Reach It. I never steer you wrong, and I'm out.
Man, peace. Man, appreciate it. Box, I got to get with you on the back end because we got some music things we finna start working on. I want to holler at you about that, but I'll get with you if
Already.
not today, but soon. But yeah,
All right.
man, go ahead and close out the show, bro.
Already, man. As always, man. Y'all know it's a good time rocking out with the big homie. Stay ready, man. And if you're not subscribed to Stay Ready, man, you slipping on your pimping. Go ahead, hit the subscribe button, tap that bell icon so you get them alerts when he drop that good content. And you know what I'm saying? And y'all keep fucking with the Houston hard hitters, man. Shout out to Axe, shout out to 503, shout out to everybody that pulled up the rock with us, man. Y'all already know what it is. Jesse Hart and Marcus Brown is a pick'em fight. And I am that boy Box. This is Rough House Boxing TV. And y'all make sure to stop by the house. Just remember to wipe your feet, close the door behind you. And amateur experience is good experience.
Yeah, it is good experience. It's good experience. And I said it's just the best. And you know what? I just realized those 3 thumbs down, them Jesse Hart fans. That's what they are. Them Jesse Hart fans. Because his ass got beat up by a one-armed bandit.
Yeah, he did.
Hey, what was that cop name on Smokey and the Bandit?
I can't think his name.
Buford T. God damn it, that's who beat up Jesse Hart. That's who beat up Jesse Hart. But yeah, man, I appreciate you coming through. Shout out to Act Reacher. Shout out to 503 Line, my Houston hard hitter brother. Man, I appreciate all y'all coming through. The usual suspects. We always in this thing, man. Man, shout out to all my subs. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I appreciate y'all for coming through, fucking with me. Hey, make sure y'all like, comment, and share my videos on all social media platforms. Make sure y'all go check out that interview I got with Jericho Walton and check out the fight footage on that video as well. That's a great interview. Man, he's 15-0, the new ABL champion, getting ranked in the IBL. Y'all be looking forward to seeing more fights. I think he got a fight coming up real soon again. Go check out that interview, man. His story is real inspirational, man. I appreciate y'all for coming through.
Hey, stay ready.
Yo.
Hey, I'm sorry, man, but I just thought about something. Something just came to mind, man. Everybody that's out there, man, hey, do me a favor, man. Check out the new documentary series, man, that the Block fan put down. It's called The Ring Walk. And the first episode is James Lights Out Tony. You know what I'm saying? The fam got together, did a real good job, a lot of hard work on part 1 of the documentary. Part 2 coming soon, and it's gonna go from there on to other fighters, man. So The Ring Walk, that's the name of the documentary, and it's on Marlowe's Corner. Shout out to the Block fam, shout out to the LDBC, shout out to everybody, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check that out tonight, matter of fact.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, Hustle, I seen you come in on it already. I appreciate you for checking it out, man. And y'all make sure y'all go check out Jericho Walton, man. I know he's gonna be doing more interviews. He's gonna have a promising career. I promise you, he's gonna be a champion. And he got a great inspirational story, man, from the penitentiary to 15-0 undefeated ABL champion, man. Y'all go check that out. Man, salute to everybody coming through. Shout out to the almighty LDBC. Shout out to New Media. And it's your boy Mac with StayReadyBoxingTV. You ain't got to get ready if you stay ready. I appreciate you. Peace.
Somewhere in the trenches, moving weight, I'm on my 24-hour fitness. I don't need a witness, moving with the quickness. Was off the porch when you was on the playground benches. Block bleeding, smoking trees, eyes Chinese, high speed, singing every lick walking by me. I'm sticking to the code like a Siamese. Twin Glocks on me, shoot 'em up like some IVs. Pushing flour, test me and you'll be pushing flowers. Smoking sour in the kitchen when it's cooking hours. Not an author, but we could push a book of powder. Leave you wet like you took a shower for fucking with my bitch.